Hey Phlox, we need to talk about something serious. Experts are predicting a major event that could disrupt our entire food supply chain. I want to give you a heads up about the 15 grocery products you need to stock up on right now. So let's dive in because every single item on this list could make a difference. Imagine it's a few weeks from now and the pasta aisle is completely bare. Pasta is affordable, versatile, and has a long shelf life, making it a prime target during times of crisis. When people panic, they stock up on essentials, and pasta is right up there with bottled water and canned goods. Having a few extra boxes or bags on hand can make a world of difference if the supply chain really does take a hit. Would you rather be the person scrambling for scraps, or the one who can confidently feed their family during a crisis? Trust me, when it comes to disaster preparedness, a little planning goes a long way. So do yourself and your family a favor, and stock up on some extra pasta while you still can. You'll thank yourself later. What good is a pot of spaghetti without some delicious sauce? And that's where cooking oil comes in. Cooking oil is facing a double whammy: supply chain disruptions and skyrocketing prices. Imagine a scenario where the supply chain is disrupted, and the price of cooking oil doubles, or even triples. Stock up on your preferred cooking oils now, while they're still relatively affordable and available. A few extra bottles could make a huge difference in your ability to cook healthy, delicious meals during a crisis. Don't let that be you. Nothing beats the smell of freshly baked bread wafting through the kitchen. Flour is the backbone of countless recipes, from bread and pizza dough to cakes, cookies, and pastries. Supply chain issues and rising wheat prices could lead to shortages and price hikes that make flour a precious commodity. Stock up on a few extra bags of all-purpose flour, bread flour, and even specialty flours like almond or coconut flour. Having a variety of flours on hand will ensure you can continue baking your favorite treats, even if the grocery store shelves are looking a little bare. Fresh fruits and vegetables are amazing, but they don't always have the longest shelf life. That's where canned vegetables come in. They're packed with nutrients, readily available, and can last for months or even years in your pantry. Increased demand, transportation issues, and labor shortages could all contribute to a shortage of canned fruits and vegetables on store shelves. Stock up on a variety of canned vegetables now, while they're still readily available. Choose low sodium or no salt added options for the healthiest choices. Canned tomatoes, beans, corn, peas, and mixed vegetables are all great staples to have on hand. Tomato products like canned tomatoes, tomato sauce, and tomato paste are essential for countless recipes. But just like other canned goods, tomato products could be in short supply in the coming months. Stock up on a variety of tomato products now, while you still can. Canned diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, and tomato paste are all versatile ingredients that can be used in a multitude of dishes. Don't let a tomato shortage cramp your cooking style. Think about it. Sugar is in everything from our morning coffee to our favorite desserts. Sugar production is vulnerable to a number of factors, including weather events, transportation disruptions, and labor shortages. Having a few extra pounds on hand could be a good idea, especially if you rely on sugar for baking or preserving food. Stock up on a few extra bags of sugar now, while you still can. And if you're looking for healthier alternatives, consider stocking up on honey, maple syrup, or agave nectar as well. Don't wait until you're in a pinch. For many of us, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a ritual, a necessity. Coffee production is facing numerous challenges, from climate change and disease to political instability and rising transportation costs. Stock up on your favorite coffee now, while you still can. Whether you prefer whole beans, ground coffee, or instant coffee, having a few extra bags or cans on hand can provide peace of mind. Ensure you can still enjoy your daily caffeine fix, even if the coffee supply takes a hit. Don't wait until you're facing a caffeine withdrawal headache. Canned fish like tuna, salmon, and sardines are affordable, versatile, and have a long shelf life. Overfishing, climate change, and transportation disruptions are all putting pressure on global fish stocks and driving up prices. Stock up on your favorite varieties now, while they're still readily available and relatively affordable. Tuna, salmon, sardines, anchovies, and even canned clams or mussels can add variety and essential nutrients to your pantry. Don't let a canned fish shortage leave you high and dry. Think about it. Oats are hearty, nutritious, and incredibly versatile. Climate change, transportation disruptions, and increased demand are all putting pressure on oat supplies, leading to higher prices and potential shortages. Stock up on your favorite oats now, while you still can. Whether you prefer old-fashioned oats, rolled oats, quick oats, or steel-cut oats, having a few extra containers on hand can provide peace of mind. Ensure you can still enjoy this nutritious and versatile grain, even if the oat supply takes a hit. Don't wait until you're facing a breakfast crisis. Cornmeal is essential for a surprising number of dishes. Drought conditions, rising transportation costs, and increased demand are all putting pressure on corn supplies, which could lead to higher prices and potential shortages of cornmeal. Stock up on a few extra bags of cornmeal now, while you still can. And if you're feeling adventurous, consider trying different types of cornmeal, like fine ground, medium ground, or coarse ground, to expand your culinary horizons. Don't let a cornmeal shortage leave your cornbread dreams crumbling. Think about it. Butter makes everything better. Rising feed costs, labor shortages, and transportation disruptions are all contributing to higher butter prices and potential shortages. Stock up on a few extra tubs of butter now, while you still can. Butter freezes well, so you can buy in bulk without worrying about it going bad. And if you're concerned about potential shortages, consider exploring alternatives like margarine or plant-based butter alternatives as well. Don't wait until you're scraping the bottom of the butter dish. Ensure you can still enjoy your favorite recipes. Think about it. Breakfast cereals offer a quick and easy way to start the day. Rising grain prices, packaging shortages, and transportation disruptions are all contributing to higher cereal prices and potential shortages. Stock up on your favorite breakfast cereals now, while you still can. Choose cereals with a longer shelf life and store them in airtight containers to preserve their freshness. And if you're concerned about potential shortages, consider exploring alternatives like oatmeal, yogurt, or eggs for breakfast. Don't wait until you're facing a breakfast crisis. Think about it. Dry yeast plays a mighty role in the kitchen. Production disruptions, transportation delays, and increased demand have all contributed to dry yeast shortages in the past. Stock up on a few extra packets or jars of dry yeast now, while you still can. Dry yeast has a long shelf life if stored properly in a cool, dark place. And if you're feeling adventurous, consider experimenting with sourdough starter, a natural leavening agent that doesn't require commercial yeast. Don't let a dry yeast shortage derail your baking plans. Ensure you can still enjoy your favorite recipes. Think about it. Instant noodles are a go-to meal for many. Rising ingredient costs, packaging shortages, and transportation disruptions are all contributing to higher instant noodle prices and potential shortages. Stock up on your favorite instant noodles now, while you still can. Choose varieties with a longer shelf life and store them in a cool, dry place. And if you're concerned about potential shortages, consider exploring alternatives like pasta, rice, or lentils for quick and easy meals. Don't wait until you're facing a dinner dilemma. Think about it. Spices add depth, complexity, and vibrancy to our dishes. Climate change, political instability in spice-producing regions, and transportation disruptions are all contributing to higher spice prices and potential shortages. Stock up on your most used spices now, while you still can. Store them properly in airtight containers in a cool, dark place to preserve their freshness and potency. And if you're concerned about potential shortages, consider exploring alternatives like growing your own herbs or using pre-made spice blends. Don't let a spice shortage diminish your culinary creations. Think about it. So, there you have it, guys. 15 essential grocery products that could be impacted by the predicted disruptions. This isn't about panicking, it's about taking control and ensuring you and your loved ones are taken care of. Start by gradually stocking up on the items we discussed today. Even adding a few extra items to your cart each shopping trip can make a big difference over time. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video. Because at the end of the day, our health and well-being are our most valuable assets.